Hey everybody, welcome to the iProv vlog, where we help business leaders run a better business. I'm Jordan Smith, and as always, joined by Patrick Laughlin. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Joe? How are you today?
I'm good. Hey, continuing on the theme that we've been talking about this week, which we kind of wasn't intentional, but we like the topic a lot, and it's something we talk about a lot in our office, which is sucking. So, Pat, let's talk about embracing the suck and what that means to us.
Ooh, yeah, that was about to get a little graphic there for a second, Joe. You gotta calm down for the folks at home. So I wish that I had come up with this term, and I didn't, and I doubt that the person that I heard it from made it up either. I have a favorite YouTuber, and I almost hate to admit that given my age, but there's a YouTube channel run by a guy that calls himself AVE, Arduino versus Evil. And he's got these incredibly awesome videos about machining, but he throws in some really interesting sort of life advice videos. And one of them was about sort of the learning curve. And, he calls it embracing the suck. And then, to add my own flair to it, because I'm a creative guy, in my head, embracing the suck is how to get good at anything and everything. Right? And when I saw his video, and we'll link it in the description, or there'll be some box somewhere on the video somewhere. One of the things he described is the learning curve is sort of exponential, and it's knowledge on the x-axis and time on the y-axis, right? And he said, in order to get to 80% takes about 1,000 hours, which isn't much, but to go from that sort of 80% to 100% mastery of a subject is like 9,000 hours. That 20% is an additional 9,000 hours. If you sort of take Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours to mastery thesis hard. And so, his sort of theory is that 80% is totally good enough. You're going to know everything that you really need to know to be able to be functional at that skill or be good at something at 80%. And I totally agree. I totally resonate with this. One of my favorite business leaders is Yvon Chouinard, who started Patagonia. He wrote a great book, Let My People Go Surfing, about how he ran Patagonia for years and sort of his philosophy for running a successful business. And he himself is a self-identified 80%er. He's got a great quote. He says, "I've always thought of myself as an 80%er. I like to throw myself passionately into a sport or activity until I reach about 80% proficiency level. To go beyond that requires an obsession that doesn't appeal to me. So once I reach that 80% level, I like to go off and do something totally different." And, being an introspective person, I'm built exactly the same way. The idea of finishing that last 20% in the time it takes just doesn't interest me. But I do like that going from novice to 80%er. That's where the challenges are. That's where the good stuff is. That's where you're learning a lot quickly, and you're making mistakes, and you're figuring things out, and you're engaging your brain in solving problems, which I love to do. And that's where the suck lives, because you're not good at anything, in that first couple hundred hours. Mm-hmm. You're just terrible at it. And you get kicked in the dirt, you fall down a lot, you get skinned knees, and you pick yourself back up and you try again, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's where you learn a lot about not only yourself, but how you respond to those situations. That's when your brain, your body, your everything, soul, whatever you want to call it, is most engaged too. So, don't get frustrated. The point of this is embrace the suck. And as a business leader, as somebody that, whether you're a solopreneur or you've got a couple people working for you, or you're in charge of a department in a big, type of organization, encourage your people to embrace the suck. And just the fact that they know that there's gonna be more tough times than there are good times while you're on that curve that Pat was talking about is important. No one expects anybody to be an expert on anything overnight.
No, absolutely not. And truth be told, aim for that 80%, because anything more is probably not worth the time or the effort.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, well, I love that. Embrace the suck, everybody. So I'll challenge all the listeners, watchers out there, go start sucking at something today and work at it until you get to that 80%. So like, comment, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear it. We love to get the content, and if this message reaches somebody and helps them find something new or solves a question that they've had in their head, then that's our number one goal. Also, another little teaser, stay tuned. October, we've got a special month coming up where we're going to talk more and dig in more into our Vista process, where a lot of this stuff that Pat and I talk about comes from. So it's basically the framework that you need to improve your business. So something we're very passionate about, and I'm excited to bring that to you. So like, comment, subscribe, and as always, go suck at something. Thanks, Pat. Peace.
Thanks, Joe.